Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel and welcome to this production. We are looking at Gorskor and we are currently at Calibion, specifically at her house, to appreciate how important Gorskors are to this family and the community at large. Now, many communities in the northern part of Ghana have been able to preserve many of the culture and tradition passed on from earlier generations. Till date, many members of extended families live on large clustered compounds where individual family members build on a common family land and connecting their entrance to a common compound. In all these clustered compound family homes, there is a special room reserved for the senior most servant person in the family. In the Upper East region, this special room or Gorskor. This special room is called Gorskor, so I should say yes. So these Gorskors are specially made with mud and of course some special wood, which is a bit difficult to come by these days. This is James Asigibila, a junior high school pupil and a member of the Atta family. He is currently on one of the rooftops and telling us about how they use these rooftops. He says there's a floor drain created where water passes to go out, or a mixed drainage of rainwater collected during rain. Very, very easy. These rooftops also serves as a place where they come to sleep when the weather is very hot, especially in March, and the rooms are uncomfortable. It is very comfortable to sleep on these rooftops. They do drying of crops on these rooftops, and drumming and dancing is also done on these rooftops. So a lot of importance as far as these rooftops are concerned. And under the rooftop is a normal building where the senior most member of the family, as they say, the Yidana, lives. And when the Yidana is no more, they keep him there for the number of days the family wants to keep before the burial happens. So, do you think it is necessary for the young generation to just ignore the importance and the existence of these rooftops when they are building? I don't think so. So, let's see how we encourage ourselves to build more.
So around March time, the room is always hot, so that you can always sleep there. So like if the room is hot, you can always come outside and climb our rooftop and sleep. We can always dry crops on there. We can always, like, if I have anything to dry,
So how do you call it?
go hoko.
Gorko.
Yeah.
We are still at Ata's house, and this is another Gorskor found in the Ata extended family house. In your shots is Mr. Richard Azuri, who has been around long enough to know the importance of Gorskors and why we shouldn't allow them go extinct.
What we do. So what they normally do is they will build this gosko, and it also serves for groundnut. When if you want to dry groundnut, you can put it at the top there, spray it, pepper, anything at all. You can also spray it over there, then it will dry up. So comparing to the story building, they also put it there as like local story building.
So do we have it in every local home?
Yeah, we have it in every local homes. But these days it is not common because the material of it is very difficult for the youth. For them to travel as far as to the bush to bring the material like Nyumi, Dahe, Shato, it is difficult for them to do that. So because of that, it is not common in the house, but they are still there. you go, most of the houses will have it.
So why do you keep the dead body inside? Is it that it's cool or because it's isolated inside the corner of the house?
Because it is cool. During those times, they were not having this roofings like this, zinc rooms, and because the zinc too is very hot, if you put dead body there, it will go rotten in time. But the Gorskor is very cool, so when they put the dead body over there, it will be cool until the day that they will take it to the grave. That's another purpose.
Mm. So the stairs, how is it built? What materials are used in building the stairs? Is it strong enough?
Yeah, it's very strong. First of all, as you can see, this first building, that is mud. This is our local mud. We'll put up this one first and fill the ground with the local mud. When you fill it, then you move ahead a step. You can see the step here. You move ahead and then build another one. Fill it. When you fill it, then you move step to another one. You build it, then you fill it. That is how we do up to the top part of it. Now it's very strong. When you're climbing, there's no fear.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so when it rains, does it come in? Does the water come into the rooms?
No. Water doesn't come into. The water doesn't come in. Our forefathers, they are very clever in such a way that anything at all that they do, when you look at it, you yourself, you see that it's common sense that they have done it. Respect. So let me climb, for example, so that you can see. Then you can climb at the top. You can see the floor of the Gorskor. Granite, pepper, anything at all that you want to dry, you put it here. Any bears or anything at all will not get it. So that is the purpose in another way. When you dry everything here, nothing will get it. Already I mentioned that if the landlord died, they normally put the dead body under the Gorskor. And we'll bring this our local gongo. They can't do the gongo on this floor like this. They have to go to the top of the guagua. They will play it over there for everybody to hear that something has happened in this particular house. So that is another purpose of the Gorskor. Very, very, very important. I mentioned already that the elder of the house who died, they put the corpse under the Gorskor. So the gongo time, they have to climb on that same Gorskor and play the gongo for everybody to be aware that yes, somebody died in this particular house.
All right, so you might be wondering what happens under the Gorskor. There are some special woods used for the construction of these Gorskors. So Mr. Richard Azure will take us through the names of these special wood used in the construction.
You see, in my explanation, I made mention of the material of the Gorskor. As you can see, this is Nyunga. This is Nyunga. This is another new material of them. They are the grand pillars. They are the supporters of the whole weight on of the Gorskor. You can see this one. These are the Zah. These are the Zah.
They are what?
Zah. Locally we call them Zah. The English name, we don't know the English name, but we will call it Zere. So the new sits on the Zere. The new local supporter, a pillar. So that the new is now sitting on the Zere, which is the pillar. Unlike when it is when we say decking, these are the supporters of a decking, and then these are the dahe. The dahe normally they spread out on the new. Then after the dahe, there are small pieces on top again. After the dahe, they will call them shato. They are short wood. Because if they make them long, we cannot put the mat there. So they will cut them short and spread on the whole floor of the Gorskor. And after we've done that, they will now put mat on top. That is the final stage of the Gorskor. We put the mat on top, and that ends it. After that, we'll drop down. Then the women will now go on top and then make the floor. We'll make the floor.
But the place is cool.
Yeah.
Is it always cool or because of the rainy season?
No, it is cool. You know, I already mentioned it that because during those times we're not having zinc. But the zinc, when you go under a zinc roof, you see that the room is always hot. But because these ones they are wood, so it sets the room to look very cool.
Times have changed. Modernization has set in. People have been socialized. They've been exposed. They've made some good money, hence a change in taste. This is a rooftop building, a Gorskor, 10 meters away from Ata's house. It is being constructed with different materials, but of course, it serves the same purpose as the earlier one you saw. Thank you very much for watching today's edition. Do like, share, and comment. And we hope to bring you some more interesting content. Bye bye.